Hello and welcome to day 5 of the Leads Made Easy 5-day challenge. Welcome and congratulations for getting this far. This is fabulous. All right, super proud of you. Now, things are starting to thrive. Things are starting to take shape. I'm excited. I want you to be really optimistic about your opportunity for success here. So to this point, you have now got clarity on the stage of readiness, need, and desire of your ideal client and how you serve them, where you're most ideally suited to serve, and has great distinctions and clarity around the avatar, which is fabulous. You've got pacers, chasers, and racers lined up and identified, all within that same framework, and you are owning your badassery. You know clearly you're the best in the world at what you do and what that thing is, and that you can own it powerfully. Now, it's time to reach out. It's time to reach out. What's the most ideal method of communication for you? This is something you want to think about. Some people are great on the phone at first. Some people are more optimal for social media outreach, for email. Doesn't matter which. It matters that you have a plan and a strategy so you know what you're doing, right? Figure out what's the most effective way for you to be able to reach the person who you are trying to connect with. Okay, and be consistent and clear. Now, here's the deal. Here's the things you want to be thinking about. Be authentic. Be authentic because nobody needs to know what you're beating your chest about, what you think somebody else wants you to talk about. You need to talk about the things that are most vital to communicating your expertise, your badassery, your desire to serve them, and your knowledge of their client base because you share that client base. This is why all of these other exercises we've been doing the first 4 days are so vital, because you share the same avatar. You understand their journey, and you can speak to your potential partner's ideal client the same way. It will demonstrate that you actually care about their client. You're not just trying to get access to their list. Okay? Be curious. Ask questions about the problems that they really are trying to solve, the other exposure and opportunities they like to bring to their list and to their community. Be clear about the outcomes that you deliver, however big, however small, irrelevant, only that it's clear about the outcome so that they can then make an accurate decision based on the information put in front of them. And be bold. Nobody wants to work with a partner who is uncertain of what they can deliver. Be bold and be clear and own that badassery. Demonstrate your level of care when you communicate. Why would they want to expose you to their community unless they can see firsthand how quality a person you are and or the incredible expertise that you bring, right? Treat them like a relationship, because that's what this is. You're building relationships. Keeping that in mind. How fast will this happen? Overnight? Well, not typically, but it can. It can. Okay? The more value, the more clarity brings confidence and certainty. And that's what this is all about. Most people haven't put in the thought of what you've been doing in the last 4 days when they're reaching out to communicate to somebody else. They're simply looking to try to get a client. I guarantee if you take this approach, you'll see results exponentially increase. Consider this the lead domino in your outreach strategy. And this is a leverage activity, not a mass activity. Your objective is not to get 10,000 partners. You can't manage 10,000 relationships. So get clear and seek a partner at a time in each category for a starting place. Okay? One in each as a pacer, a chaser, and a racer. And these are the things that you want to think about when you're seeking partners. I focus on the 3 Ps. Every partner should be a partner, meaning somebody who refers, somebody who works together with you on something, or a positioning opportunity, an opportunity to position you, which would also be a win for them. You have to think through connecting those dots, and for you to position somebody else. Remember, if you're working with a chaser, how can you position them as a result of your partnership, which elevates them and you? And then, of course, profit. They could become a client. Don't ever rule out the fact that a partner can also become a client, and many times they will. The more relationship you have, the more you work together, and you can actually, if you actually work together, integrate, they have vested interest and every reason to want to promote you because they've seen the benefit of the actual work you deliver, although it's not required. Word of warning: most people quit before it pays off. Okay? Remember the outcome, the effort to outcome example. Always front-loaded with effort. This is not a linear process. Okay, these results are typically exponential when they get going. And they can even get crazy. But you have to stick with it. I promise you, this is something you cannot quit. This is like, think of this like weight loss. If somebody says, we all know that if we change our diet and go to the gym regularly, that we will get healthy. We'll be in better shape. We'll be fit. Well, we can't say is when. We can't say, okay, well, after 23 workouts, or 17 days, or 6 months and 3 weeks, you have no idea, and it's going to be different for everyone. But we do know that it will happen. Same thing here. Stay in this game and keep working towards fixing that ratio so that you're getting to the 90-10 ratio that I'm on. Okay? And your life will change. Promise you. Right? Remember, this is about having the right conversation with the right person at the right time. Is calendar the time to reach out. It has to get on your calendar or it will not get done. It now needs to be part of the staple of what you do. I have a weekly time where I spend nothing but reach out and build relationships. Okay, put it on the calendar. And take this next phase of the perfect client attraction. This will help you fine-tune what is the method you're going to use to reach out and get clear about it. Okay, remember, the confused mind doesn't buy. That's what this is solving. Endorsements equal currency. You're seeing it firsthand. Positioning leads to profit because people show up wanting to buy from you. The power of suggestion can change your life when somebody has influence and sway over a community and they put their hand on you as the deliverer. You now have power. Preparation is always front-loaded. Don't ever forget that. Don't look for the shortcut because it doesn't exist. Deep breath. You made it. Congratulations. You now have the foundation for one very important part of your sales strategy. You're poised to lead this challenge and set yourself up as an expert and an authority that others want to promote and partner. You're also poised to identify your avatar with a newly refined lens of exactly where they are in the journey and path. And most importantly, no more speaking Greek. Speak to the same language that they operate in based on the stage of their readiness, need, and desire. Means the right solutions at the right time, which means money in your business almost immediately. Like I shared at the beginning of this challenge, I am sharing with you a compilation of my decades of sales experience, professionalism, and expertise. Each day's work you just completed could and will stand alone to improve your ability to attract more of the ideal prospects to work with you. I also shared and know from experience that what we covered in the last 5 days is not a get-rich-quick plan, and there is no easy button. However, there is a leverage button. So it's an easier button. And the leverage button says that, while there may be no shortcuts, that hard work can pay off one-to-one for effort, or it can pay off one-to-many. And that's the road that you are now headed down. Based on what we covered and the work you completed, you can expect to use these strategies to create your own referral partnership network that will start generating new revenue for you in the next 30 to 60 days. It will help you if you stay close in the Facebook group, continue to ask questions as you build your own network. We believe in you, and you got this. Cindy and I have grown our business doing a lot of the work just like you're doing right now, and it has provided us with a great business and a great life, great positioning, great expertise. But a secret to exponential growth in our business was the mentors that we invested in. We knew the right mentor, right program, right community would be the catalyst that we needed. And it works. And I know many of you believe the same way. You want to collapse time frames and make things happen faster and easier. You know the value of guidance and leadership from successful business owners who have done the work and still walking their talk and living a life you desire for yourself. So before I leave, I'm going to share one other perspective with you. As you start to get referrals from your profit partners, your existing flow partners out there, it is your responsibility to now close the sales. They referred you because they really believe in you, and they believe that you're the expert and the solution to their clients' problems. They're not sending them over to you just for a conversation. The fastest way to lose a profit partner is to have a crappy sales conversation that do not close and do not provide the solution. I would be irresponsible to just send you out to generate a lot of new qualified leads and not send you up to close them. So I'm inviting you to a special training on profiting from partnerships. Okay, mastering sales is my jam. I work on my craft all the time, and that is why I have so many different facets of the sales process that really work to generate the 6 or 7 figures in their business that you want. You just learned one of my most profitable strategies. You now have leads coming your way, excited to learn more about working with you. You were edified and lifted up, and now you got to deliver. In the training on turning partnerships into profit, I'm going to cover my top 3 conversion strategies that will ensure your partnerships stay profitable. And I will share some case studies of some actual opportunities that we put together that we have delivered for us and for our clients. You and I both know that the marketplace is shifting all the time, and you need to be absorbing the information and the cutting edge knowledge so you can stay on top of your game. And that is what I teach. I teach what we're actually doing. I'm not teaching what I used to do like a lot of experts. Teaching what we do every single day and sharing it with you. In our 5 days together, I taught you what I believe is one of the massive differentiators that could 2x or 10x your sales, and that is the stages exercise, that readiness, need, and desire. It's one thing to understand it, and it's a whole other thing to actually apply it in the actual sales conversation, which is taking it to another level. You now understand how to identify those clients. Now you need to be able to perfect the nuances of the sales conversation on the back end after they show up. I'll give you specific nuances and distinctions to listen for that you will have fine-tuned to what the prospect is really telling you about their current situation and circumstances. This isn't about a script. It's about deep listening, curiosity, strategic questions, and of course the perfect solution to the exact problem that they have at this moment in time. We'll see you on the training. We'll see you in the Facebook group. Go make a difference in people's lives.